last start at Flemington, and most of my selections do in fact come out of that race. 10 ahead of 12, 13 and 11. I can report on course Zazman has been quite an alarming drifter, nearly doubled its opening quote. Another Warrior hasn't altered, just unders the tote at the moment. Gunnamatta has also been a drifter, huge odds the tote. So we go down to Billis. Has been relatively solid on course and a little bit of value the tote. Classic Benbara, a drifter, and continues to. Chairman's Choice hasn't moved one bit from its opening quote, represents a few dollars of extra value on the tote. Adolescence has had good support. It's come in about 5 points, represents good value, the tote at the moment. And we go down to You Little Butte, has been fairly solid. Sailor Rev hasn't altered, square across the board. Kane Smitzer just shifts out that little bit to be nearly similar to the tote price. And then we go down to My Jabril, very solid. And also Benarivo still hasn't moved, but value. And Carnegie Pops, extremely solid and value on the tote. 10 ahead of 12, 13 and 11 for a very intriguing and very interesting Carlton Draft Eclipse Stakes.
Yeah, it sure is. The only three under the double figures are Zazman, Kane Smitzer and Bellis. They're going off him on course, Zazman, perhaps fearing that he might have just gone over the top. Who knows? We'll find out shortly. They're starting to move in. Here's Greg Miles.
Kane Smitzer to run favourite. He's been very solid in the betting, Kane Smitzer. Zazman, a big drifter on course. He's still tote favourite, but he's certainly not the favourite on track. He drifted right out and he's just trimmed up a touch at the end to be second pick. And then Velis and You Little Butte. And Carnegie Pops is right in the market too. As Sailor Reeve comes up in the orange colours. Adolescence moving along into the line. He finished fourth in this race a couple of years ago. Runner-up in an Easter Cup here at Caulfield. Now Carnegie Pops moved up. An impressive winner in 1MW company on Oaks Day at Flemington, taking a rise in grade. The Iron Horse Zazman still away, as is Chairman's Choice, My Jabril, who ran home very solidly at Flemington last time out, links into his place. You Little Butte comes up, reserved from the Ballarat Cup to run here. The Lindsay Park establishment with a wonderful record in this particular race, the Eclipse Stakes over the years. Now Chairman's Choice moved in, and the field is ready. The Carlton Draft Eclipse. They're away, and Bellis jumped okay towards the inside, and so did Sing Tao and Gunnamatta. Benarivo and Sailor Reeve jumped away all right with Carnegie Pops. On the outside, Kane Smitzer going forward, and so is Adolescence as they settle into stride, with My Jabril drifting back and is about third or fourth last. Kane Smitzer's going to the lead as they go past the 1600. Bellis will make him work for it, and boots up on the rail, and these two in front. Zazman strides across 2.5 away. He's in third, and Gunnamatta with a much nicer trail is close to the pace. Fourth the inside. Chairman's Choice working wide up the hill. It's very hard to do that, but he's getting up into third now. 3 lengths away Adolescence, and then another Warrior outside Sing Tao. One further back is Carnegie Pops, followed by Benarivo, Sailor Reeve, You Little Butte, My Jabril, and Classic Benbara last. 12 from the leader. That's Kane Smitzer by a length and a half. Second is Bellis, 2 lengths away, enjoying a good trail. Gunnamatta from Zazman, and Chairman's Choice working very hard. 1,000 left to go. 3 lengths Adolescence, followed another Warrior, and then on the inside Sing Tao. 1.5 further back in the field, Carnegie Pops, Benarivo. 2 lengths to Sailor Reeve, You Little Butte. My Jabril second last, and is now last as Classic Benbara went past him at the 750. Kane Smitzer 3/4, Bellis second, Gunnamatta third. On the outside, Zazman 4 and 2.5 away. Chairman's Choice ease back after working wide up the top of the track. One another Warrior, Adolescence, and then Sing Tao the inside from Carnegie Pops. You Little Butte and Benarivo are still well back with Sailor Reeve, and then Classic Benbara, and My Jabril will need a big burst as they come to the corner. Kane Smitzer leading narrowly from Bellis, Zazman and Gunnamatta right behind the leading trio, and then Chairman's Choice under the whip. Carnegie Pops pulled out wide, and next is Sing Tao. Well on the straight, Kane Smitzer's headed by Bellis. Zazman joining in on the outside, and then Gunnamatta. Chairman's Choice, Sing Tao and You Little Butte. Zazman and Bellis are the leaders with 100 to go from Chairman's Choice. Zazman, the Iron Horse, draws a length in front, and he's going to do it. It's Zazman for the money, a length and a quarter. Chairman's Choice second to nose. You Little Butte. Bellis just missing, and then came Sailor Reeve. My Jabril making ground from Sing Tower, and then came Carnegie Pops and Classic Benbara, and further back in the field then was gonna matter if I hadn't called him over the line. He was in that bunch, and then Benarivo and Adolescence and a long break, another Warrior, and Kane Smarts has ended up near last. Zasmin is the winner, ridden by Damien Oliver. Horse who's just kept fronting up week after week at the races in the latter part of the spring, and he's just kept on racking up win after win. Found the Group 2 Sandown Classic just a little tough for him, but he still managed to brave third, and he's lined up again here, and another tough winning performance. Now the minor end of the prize. Second goes to 6 Chairman's Choice, ridden by Craig Newitt, and third goes to 8 You Little Butte, ridden by Greg Childs. 1, 6 and 8 official. Fourth in, number 4, Bellis, and the time is 23.84, 23.84. Numbers are 1, 6 and 8. Fourth in, number 4, and fifth in was number 9.
He's as tough as teak, Zasman, and he had to work very hard for that win today from the wide alley. He had his detractors late in the betting, but he's gone on to record what will easily be one of his more impressive wins, now 5 this preparation. Unbelievable, Zasman, great to see. Chairman's Choice and You Little Butte have been confirmed as the minor place getters, and as for Kane Smitzer, which led them up and started second favourite, I gather it must have been injured in the race. It pulled up very quickly in the straight. Race 4.